Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the first Smart and Safe and Sustainable Summit in the US here in New York. My name is Abi-Aad. For those who don't know me, I'm the Director of Marketing and Events at AltoVita, and I'll be your host for the day. Let's start off light. So I wanted to share with you what I believe are 5 fun facts about me. Number 1, it's my first time in New York. Hard to believe, right? Second of all, during the pandemic, I took advantage of low flights, low budget rates at hotels and apartments, and I did a 2-year as a digital nomad, so I traveled around the world. And then in 2023, went back to Beirut, where I am currently residing. And I moonlight as a butcher. Hard to believe, right? So my partner is a butcher. He makes artisanal sausages, and during my spare time, I help him not produce, obviously I'm not that great, but I do help market it. And last but not least, I can speak 4 languages. And I was wondering if anybody would like to take a wild guess.
Arabic.
Obviously.
Spanish.
Yeah?
Spanish.
Yeah?
French.
Yeah? English and Arabic. No. One tough language at a time, please. So yeah, English, Spanish, because I lived in Spain for over 10 years, French because I was born to Lebanese parents in France, and English, and Arabic because, well, I'm Lebanese. All right, now let's get to the serious stuff. In 2025, business travel spend has exceeded pre-pandemic benchmark, reaching up to $1.57 trillion, which marks a 6.6% year-over-year increase. The rebound spans across different industries and regions, with the US projected business travel spending hitting $350 billion. Travel volume continues to increase, with corporate flights booking increasing by 13% and hotel bookings by 9%. And now, looking onto leisure, that's my favorite topic. 40% of long-haul business trips in the US have a leisure component to it. And 78% of that 40% are millennials. So millennials are really grasping on the opportunity to transform their business trips into leisure as well. And looking ahead, leisure is going to represent 30% of all related business trips by 2028. And then, when it comes to sustainability, companies are increasingly doing those 3 things. They are measuring their carbon footprint, they are doing more eco-conscious decisions when it comes to accommodation booking, and they are developing more green travel and mobility policies. In terms of cost pressures and dynamic policy approaches, the macroeconomics and cost containments are reshaping mobility strategies. 68% of relocation programs are focused on reducing expenses amid rising housing and operational costs. We are seeing more flexible models like shorter stay, remote setups, and so on and so forth being the new norm. Point is, travel and mobility policies are becoming more dynamic and more flexible. So for those of you who don't know the Smart and Safe Sustainable Summit that we host, it's a platform for innovation, collaboration, and forward thinking in global mobility, business travel, and corporate accommodation. To connect business travel and global mobility who have historically been working in silos, to share knowledge and best practices around corporate accommodation programs, and how to best optimize, spend, save on budget, and make more eco-friendly decisions. So here's a quick timeline for you to get an idea. So we did start in 2020 during the pandemic in a virtual format, and it kept on improving and evolving year over year. And in 2023, we decided to take the summit for a trip. So we went to Singapore and hosted our first international Smart and Safe Sustainable Summit over there. In 2024, we went to Bangalore in India, and today we are here in New York with the summit, bringing it to the US with the hopes of increasing our footprint in the market. So today's agenda is curated with all of those challenges in mind, so everyone leaves with actionable strategies for their own programs. The aim is to give you fresh perspective on corporate policies and compliance, emerging technology and the usage of AI in our industry, wellness and corporate accommodation, and most importantly, cost savings. The AltoVita team has worked tirelessly behind the scene to ensure that this event and everything that we do, one, has purpose. Every topic and every session is intentional. Integrity, we are not here to sell. And impact, we're here to show you how data, technology can drive better future-proof decisions. And together, we are shaping a smarter, safer, and more sustainable future. So some quick information. This event is an only invite event, so all of you here were personally invited to this event. The panel sessions will all be recorded and they will be shared with you later on, so please don't feel the pressure to take pictures, to take notes. All this information will be shared with everyone. Please do let us know if you don't want to be on camera. We have our Director of Photography and Videography, Craig, over there. So you can just either raise your hand, or if you want to be more discreet, you can just approach and we will not be bothering you with any pictures. We have a 30-minute coffee break at 11 a.m. Lunch will be served at 12:30. And that from 3 p.m. until 5 p.m., we're going to have networking drinks. And over here, you can scan the QR code, so you have the agenda of the day, so you don't miss out on any topic. Before I forget, we are doing a $100 Amazon gift card, which comes in handy because Black Friday is around the corner. But it comes with a catch. So you would need to scan the QR code, and we are running a survey where we are asking mobility and business and procurement people to tell us a bit more about cost containment strategies and if they are all aligning their programs with one another. So it will take you literally no more than 2 minutes to fill in the survey, and by the end of the day, we will do a draw and then announce the winner. Lastly, I would like to thank our sponsors, Velocity. Where's William? and Air Inc. with Morgan Crosby. All right, without further ado, I would like to present Jess Dunderdale to the stage to kick us off.